चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादा सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्रसुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे वसनप्रसादान्तः सहजबलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्रा मध्यस्थ सकलशूरसेवावसरदो जगन्नाथः स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु तदेवास्मि तजीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं शरणागतम्। संसार सिंधु तरुणी हृदयं यदि स्यात् संकीर्तनामृतरसे रमते मनश्चेत् प्रेमामृतो विहरणे यदि चित्तवृत्ति चैतन्यचन्द्रचरणे शरणं प्रजातु। यथा तथा गौरपदारविन्दे विन्देत भक्तिकृतपुण्यपुञ्जां तथा तच्छोदिते हृदि अकस्मात् राधापदां भुजसुखाम्बुराशि सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे आपद्विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वै नमः। नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणे भक्तिस्वरूपाय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। The very beginning, all of our any worship, we pray to our spiritual master, Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru, all Vaishnavas, Parampara Acharyas. By the mercy, everything become easy and free from all obstacles. नित्यलाप विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र सतस्वरा भक्त प्रिय सिंह गुरु महाराज दीक्षा गुरु नित्यलाप विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र सतस्वरा भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी सन्यास गुरु शिक्षा गुरु नित्यलाप विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र भक्ति ऐसी भक्त वेदांत स्वामी शिक्षा गुरु नित्यलाप भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट भक्त वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद श्री धाम विक्रम महाराज and all our गुरु वर्ग से नित्य भक्त रखे सिद्धर गोस्वामी महाराज नित्य भक्त गोस्वामी महाराज नित्य गौर गोविंद स्वामी महाराज all Nityalap Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj, all our Guru Vargas are in our front. By these blessings we are here, so we are all fortunate. Our Vijayapad Bhakti Vedanta Avadhuta Maharaja is also present. Our all Vaishnavas. Pradananda Prabhu, all Lakshmipati Prabhu, all devotees very enthusiasm, they are practicing, they are all initiated and practical worshipping Guru Gauranga, Radha Govinda, Sri Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra. I am fortunate to be here in Gopal's new Gokul, in Gopal's farm. So we are also, our original farm is we are Gopals, our Gopis, Dasis and Dasas. So today, Nityalila Pravishta, Om Vishnu Pada Stotra Satasila Sachidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur, his appearance festival, and Gadadhara Goswami's festival, and Gundicha Mardan, all are together. We are all followers of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Every day we chant his Guru Vandana, Vaishnava Vandana, Mana Sikkha, Saranagati, all kirtans. Every day we remember him and we chant his name. He has given his bhava with a simple Bengali language. Before Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Baladev Vidyabhushan, he has written many scriptures, commentaries, many books he has written. Our Sampradaya, who was the protector of our Gaudiya Sampradaya, who has written Vedanta commentary, according our Mahaprabhu's Siddhanta. Everybody we know history in Jaipur state in India, Rajasthan. There only government, state government worshipping Radha Govinda. Like Odisha government, they worship to Jagannath. That is state government taking care. Like Andhra Pradesh, that is Tirupati, that is their state government. Like in this way, so Baladev Vidyabhushan's Prabhu's time, some other Sampradaya, they told to worshipping Radharani is unscriptural. It's not in scriptural, not in Siddhanta. We have to worship Lakshmi Devi. That was our Sampradaya, our worship of God, Goddess. The problem come, so they started to argue with local who are pujaris, panditas, mahantas, king there. Then they could not argue with them. Then they sent to Vrindavan Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He was the most, that time, learned, who has written many commentaries in Bhagavatam and many scriptures. But he was very old. Then he discussed in our Vaishnavas, in Gaudiya Vaishnavas, how we can protect our Sampradaya, Siddhanta, and worshipping Radharani. Then Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu, he stand up, he is from Odisha, near Remuna, Tiruchara Gopinath. There is his birthplace. Now he has opened Baladev Vidyabhushan library there. He constructed one memorial for him. and he went there and he argued with them, he established. Then they asked, your Sampradaya have no commentary in Vedanta. This Bhagavad Gita, Vedanta and Upanishad. These three was most important to preach one his opinion, his Siddhanta, Darshana. If they want, they have to have these three commentaries. What is there in Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads and Vedanta. That was coming from the Shankaracharya's time. That time it is coming. Shankaracharya himself, he wrote this. Then Baladeva Vidyabhushan has written all our Vedanta Bhashya, that is Govinda Bhashya in Sanskrit. And he wrote also Gita commentary, which is our Nityalila Pravishta Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. He has taken and he write in his Bhagavad Gita. This is dedicated to Baladeva Vidyabhushan. He has written. Because he has taken this our Siddhanta there, Darsana. So after Baladeva Vidyabhushan, he has written many also poets, and he has written many commentary, Bhakti Rasam, some other commentaries he has written also. But after that, then there was no literary preaching. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, after him, he in his biography, in his Swalikhita Jivani, he has written his biography, so there he has written about all this. And when he was that time servicing British government, a responsible officer, he became also judge, magistrate. When he was in Bardhaman, in Bengal, he was working there in the king. Then he found the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Before found Chaitanya Charitamrita, he has also written in English and in Oriya language. He was a teacher in Odisha because he has their property and they have all lands there. So his other father, grandfather, they are there in Odisha. Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Thakur also, he took birth in Odisha. So there, before find Chaitanya Charitamrita, he has read many books, many religious books. That time there was big confusion regarding the dharma, religion, because Hindu dharma, what is Sanatana dharma, it was converted by sword, by war, by Muslims. Then British came, English. When they came, they also, by their weapons, they also lost. They are ruling. So they have also religion. So in this time, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he appeared like a moon, full moon. After he received Chaitanya Charitamrita, but he does not find there is one Arya Samaj, another one Brahma Samaj, that is comes from Indian Hindu religion. They are different sects, and they also preach to bring to unite everyone to free from caste, free from all this social system, to spiritual. By name of religion, there are many divisions there, but they have no any conclusion. Who is God? And what is the duty of the human? The stage Bhakti Vinod Thakur, after he reads Chaitanya Charitamrita, Mahaprabhu's teaching Sanatana Goswami, Jivara Swarupaya Krishna Nitya Das. Jivara Swarupa, in the original form of Jiva, Jiva means a soul, he is servant of Krishna. And Krishna is Supreme Lord, and he is to serve his eternal dharma, duty, and Mahaprabhu's teachings was not anything else, any religion, any gender, any country, any culture, anything. He did not take care that time, did not take anything. Jare dekho kare kaho Krishna upadesh. Speak Krishna's. Bala Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Kara Krishna Sikhya. Speak about Krishna. What you Krishna taught in Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Read and practice this. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, when he found it, then Mahaprabhu told whole world, পৃথিবীতে আছে যত নগরাদি গ্রাম সর্বত্র প্রচার হইবে, whole world they will chant Hare Krishna Naam. Means chant Hare Krishna Naam means they became devotee of Krishna. Otherwise why they will chant? Chant means they glorify him, they pray to him, they think everything belongs to the creation, belongs to Krishna. Otherwise, why they chant? So, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, then he changed it to write according the time, according the society condition there. Then he started to write, because Sanskrit language already changed it to English language. That time, for school system, Gurukula system has broken, and they started institutional education with the school. They write what they write. The teachers, they teach it to student. They gave the certificate, then they gave it also service. Still now India, it is going on. Now whole university, institute, in education system, what they write, they have to read, and they appoint the professors, they have to teach, and they give the certificate, then they will work. This is system now. Wrong or right, that is nobody can say anything. Like Darwin theory, they now still they are teaching. This is not proved. No any scientific proof there, but they say this. Monkey became human. So they are thinking they are all monkey. There is no proof. Because they have no any science, nothing there. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur started to again write. Before Goswamis, they have written many in all our Sanskrit language, not in local language there any books at that time. Narottama Das Thakur has written many kirtans. Kirtans they are in local language that time, in Odisha language, Odia also, many language there, and others also in Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, and others they have written their language. Many sadhus, many preachers they have written. At our Gaudiya Siddhanta is systematically Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Again he wrote Saranagati, Guru Bandana, Vaishnava Bandana, Manasikya, and Nama Kirtan, Arati Kirtan. All these kirtans he has written systematically, just translation of Sanskrit. Krupa bindu diya karahi dase prunapikhya atihino. This is the Prunadapi Sunichena Tororapi Saistuna Amanina Manadina Kirtine Sodari Mahaprabhu Sikyastaka. Hardest verse he wrote to how to become tolerant, how to become so humility, like lower than a grass, tolerant than a tree, how to he changed to pray to Guru, Gurudev's Bandhana. Oh Gurudev, how I can tolerate this, how I can become like that. Same Rupa Goswami's teachings, 6 R's, Chaya Begadami, Chaya Dosa Sodhi, Chaya Guna Deha Dasi, Chaya Satasanga Deha Hai Hamare, Basichi Sangerasi. Rupa Goswami's 4 slokas from Nectar of Instruction. Chaya Begam, Bacho Begam, Manasaha, Krodha Begam, Liha Begam, Udaram Upasta Begam, Etani Begani Javisahita Dhira, Sarvama Pisang Pratimi Sasisya, Atyahara Prayasascha Prajalapo Niyamagra, Uchat Nischayat Dhariyat Tatra. All verses in one song, in Vaishnava Bandhana, he wrote this. Chaya Bega, 6 Begas, Chaya Dosa, 6 this Atyahara Prayasa dosas, and Uchahat Nishya Chaya Guna. He has written, composed all these instructions with a small song. Who can go to understand? Not only Kirtana means we play music and sing and it is complete. We have to go what is the meaning. Then after we understand the meaning, then we will get bhava. Which bhava? They have written this. Bhava is the main. Bhava, it is coming from the soul and it is come from our realization, our experience. So it is bhava. That will come, how which bhava they have written. So up to all the Goswami's literature, he has written simple way. And in Chaitanya Sikhyamrita, according the society, how whole world, how they come together and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He has written in white and black, all together chant Harinam Sankirtana. It is his prediction. Mahaprabhu has given his prediction, whole world, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur is literally, he has written this. And after he has written also Bhagavata Kirana, Bhagavata Marichimala, all rasas, tattvas, he has taken from Bhagavatam, Jiva Tattva, Bhagavata Tattva, Rasa Tattva, all he has written another Bhagavata Kirana Marichimala. Bhagavata commentary also written by all Goswamis. Jiva Goswami has written 6 Sandarbhas in Bhagavata. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, simple way, how they can, because they people they do not understand, they don't go to read deeply Bhagavatam. So he has written Bhagavata Karichimala. Jaiva Dharma it was his best, his written like a novel. How the discussion started within question and answer. All our Siddhanta, all our question, all our everything he has written in the Jaiva Dharma. Then he has written, not only he write like Vyasadeva, he has written Veda, then he has written Vedanta, then Puranas, then Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita is in Mahabharata. Then He was not satisfied. Then Narada came and he spoke about writing Krishna's Leela. Because you did not write about the Supreme Lord's, his, about him, his pastimes, he is the all in all, and by hearing his Leela, one can become pure and devout, become free from all these problems. Then Vyasadeva has written Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana. He has written, he taught to his disciples all Veda. Even Jaimini, Paila, Vaishampayana, Sudamnu, they all study Ruk Veda, Yajur Veda, Sham Veda, Atharva Veda. Then they also go to preach, to teach students. They also wrote many Samhita. They divide many Shakha. They became many Shakha, branch, branch, sub-branch like that way. But Srimad Bhagavatam, when he wrote, he says, no one qualified to read, study this. No one. Why? Bhagavata is Paramhamsa Samhita. It is beyond Varnashram. All others, if they study, they can do some karma kanda and some yajna or some everything. They can get some money, they maintain their family, they can do. But Bhagavata is Nibruti Niratam, Nibruti Shastra. He is saying to free from all this material, worldly relation and any work, anything. So, no one qualified to read this, study this. Then, by Vyasadeva tapasya, then he was meditating, then come sound. Your son will read and he will preach. So Vyasadeva was also waiting for his son who can preach. Vyasadeva has written, but it became a theory in a book only. It will not go to practical, person to person, how it will known. Same Bhaktivinoda Thakur has brought the ideology of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. He has brought this, but who will preach? Then he worshipped to Bimala Devi in Jagannath temple. When he was there is Bimala Devi there. Bimala Devi's mandir temple inside there. Then he worshipped there with full of his worshipping all strict austerity. Then Bimala Prasad, by name of Bimala Devi, Bimala Prasad took bath Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. So he has not only written the scriptures, also he brought who can practice practical without practical example. All knowledge become like useless. Because what we say, they want to see how to do, who is doing this. Bring an example. Otherwise knowledge is like sleeping if nobody practice. Then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was named Bimala Prasad. By Bimala Prasad, he took birth in Jagannath Puri, same front of Jagannath temple, and when he appeared, he is Upanayana, the mark there. Jagannath's Ratha Yatra time, Jagannath Ratha came and stand in his house, front of his house. Then his mother, Bhagavati Devi, brought him baby, Bimala Prasad, and after Jagannath's garland was down. And the whole world now By him, he changed. Bhakti Vinod Thakur changed with writing. But practically apply in society for the whole world, different religion, different culture, different their lifestyle. So how they can practice? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswami Thakur, he also changed many things. He again introduced this sannyas, brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyas, daiva varnasam. Because before our Vedic system, it was coming by the Brahmins. Actually, Brahmins were Vaishnavas. Brahmin means Vaishnavas. Their Ishtadeva is Vishnu. And they, by time, they also worship to other demigods, gods, this many tantra, mantra, ityadi, many things came for material benefit. They involved with they change their worshipping. So some they are continuing, some not done. Then the practical, the application of the Vedic injection changed, it became like could not understand what is right path, who is God, they do not understand. Now also this is problem there. I was in France, in Paris, there was a TV channel. They all, any religion, they can go and preach. There are a religious channel. And I went there. Then they told, we don't do the Hindu religion. Why? You are attending others, many Christians groups, many Muslim groups, many others come, they give their katha, but not Hindus. I told, why? The Hindus have no God. He told me, Hindus have no God. No God means because Hindus worshipping many gods. But there is, among the God, there is also one supreme God there. So they have no such division, no demigods, no God, many there. They only accept one name, one thing. They don't know about the God, where he is staying, what is his activity, what is his qualities, what is his relation with us. They have no nothing information there. But they say, okay, this is the God, you have to follow this, otherwise you will kill. So that was the going on. But here in the way, for material desires to fulfill, there are many demigods, they are department chiefs. They can fulfill their desires. So somebody wants son, somebody wants a husband, somebody wants a wife, somebody wants a kingdom, somebody wants some business success. Like this way they can worship to demigods, they can also fulfill their desire. In Vedic injections, their mantras there, they have done this. But there is a Supreme Lord, Tada Vishnuha Paramam Padam Sada Pashanti Suraya Divyava Chakyuratatame Vede Ramayane Chaiva Purane Bharate Tatha Adya Madhya Cha Hamte Cha Harihi Sarvatra Giyate. In Veda, in Ramayana, in the Puranas, and Mahabharata, everywhere only they have glorified about Hari, Krishna or Rama or Vishnu. But it was not practically, it was existed there. Now also different mata, opinion, philosophy is there. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswami Thakur, he started by his practical, by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So he has written one book, then he has also grown by worshipping to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswami Thakur, a practical person from childhood. He taught him and he learned everything, he became very all qualified. Then he performed Satakoti Nama Japa. By Nama power, he 100 thousand millions naam he was performed this yajna, and this he started to preach. That time Hare Krishna Mahamantra was not preached. Only they practice in our Gaudiya Parampara, Babaji's others there. They were not chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they are chanting different mantras. They told this is not loudly chanted. Then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he started to preach about Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is written in the scriptures, or Kali Yuga Mahamantra. Then he, in his life, he started to preach. They want to kill him. This story, they attacked him. How our Guru, Varganitra Bhakti Pragyana Kesava Goswami Maharaj, he took his dress, sannyasi dress, and he gave his dress and he sent him, and he went to police station, Navadipa Mandala Parikrama time. So when it comes to practical life, then many challenges there. Theoretically, writing in a book, no problems there. When you go to practical to preach, then come opposition, come many Siddhanta, they come. So in this way, he taught Bhakti Vinoda Thakur's teachings to all world. Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Thakur, he did not write as many books. He go to practical place. Because already is written by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Need practical example to go to door to preach. So he started with all his followers, our Guru Vargas. When Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu appeared in Mayapur, then they told, you go to preach while you are sitting and doing japa. You came to preach. You came from Goloka Vrindavan, Mahaprabhu's Parsada, Vimala Manjari. Then he told, how I will preach? Whom I will preach? My Gurudev told, don't go to Calcutta, this is Kali's place. Guru Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj. And how I will preach? Nobody with me, no money, no followers. Then Mahaprabhu told, I will send you. Don't worry, you go to preach. Then next day, later on he became sannyasi, Nitila Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. He was an officer in Central Government Service, Postal Department. He came. After hearing Bhagavata from him, he told, oh, how you are sitting in here, you have to come to Calcutta. Then he organized, rented a place. Then I went, then started preaching. Come now, what is present time? All our Guru Vargas, they also 70 years old. Nityalabsa, our Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Who can come? Now we are already feeling old before 70 years. Without any help, no money, no any invitation, no sponsor, nobody knows anything with a seat, just to follow Guru's word. You have to go, you preach English language, English people. So he came. After he came here, when he saw here, then he also thought, oh, where I came, this is like a Patala Loko. Here, all that time, no hippies movement was there, taking all the CD and all the things who became Guru and big preacher before they are all Many also like hippies. So he prayed to his Gurudev and Krishna. He told, before also he was attacked with heart stroke. Why you send me here? Why you inspired me, my heart, to come here to preach? This is why I came, I don't know this place. Then he was looking when the ship will return to again to India. So he was, maybe he will return to India. He was thinking like this way. Then took surrender to Harinam Sankirtan in this, under a tree, this from Queen's Park.
Washington Park.
Then,
Washington Park.
yes, from Queen's Park.
Tom's Queens. Yes.
Then he went and chanted Mahamantra, Radha Krishna's photo there and chanted Mahamantra. Then by the vibration of Mahamantra, then changed many people, then started preaching and whole world preaching. Now everyone came, and by again he wrote Bhagavad Gita. They can understand, they can, regarding Western mentality, their culture, their language. Bhagavata Chaitanya Charitamrita, many scriptures, many have written and preached. It is going on. Bhakti Vinod Thakur's this contribution, his sacrifice, what he has written, that therefore many acharyas, they honor him Saptama Goswami. 6 Goswamis by Mahaprabhu's time, Rupa Sanatana, Raghunath Bhatta, Raghunath Das, Evam Gopala Bhatta, Jiva Goswami. They have established this Raganuga Bhakti, worshipping Radha Krishna in the Vrindavan, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and other scriptures what they have written. They established from Vedic scriptures, from Srimad Bhagavatam, and after that the new ideology, new lights to whole world he has brought Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So he was 7th Goswami. Not only Chaitanya Charitamrita Mahaprabhu told Jivare Swarupa Krishna Nitya Das, Gopi Bharto Padakamalayur Dasa Dasa Dasanu Dasa. He told Naham Vipra na cha Narapati na Pibasya na Sudra Naham Varni na cha Gruhapati na Vanastu Jatirva. Into Paramananda Purnamrutabde Gopi Bhartu Padakamalayur Dasa Dasa Dasanu Dasa. He told, I am not a Brahmin, Vipra, I am not a Kshatriya, I am not a Vaishya, no Sudra, no Brahmachari, no Grihastha, no Vanaprastha, no Sannyasi. I am the servant of Gopi Bhartu, Gopi Natha, Sri Krishna, Dasa, Dasanu Dasa, servant. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, his identity of the Jiva, he has given to everyone. If he was a Brahmin and he was a sannyasi, but he did not took this physical and social this title, and he changed it to a devotee, devotee's devotee. Then it came to Goswami Raghunath Das Goswami, Prabodhananda Saraswati. By this line, it came not Krishna's Dasa Anudasa. We serve to Krishna by under the shelter of Radharani Radha Rani's Sakhis, then Dasi Manjari, saying Dasi, and we became Radha Rani's line Dasis. Bhakti Vinod Thakur's philosophy. However, Radharo Dasi, I become maid servant of Radha Rani's Dasis, Sakhis Dasi. It is Raghunath Das Goswami's Vilapa Kusumanjali, he told, Padabdayo Tavavena Varadasyameva Nahi Kadapi Samaye Kila Devi Jachi Sakhyayate Mama Namastu Nityam Dasyayate Mama Rasustu Satyam. We pray Radharani in Vilapa Kusumanjali, O Radhe, without your lotus feet, I don't want anything to serve your lotus feet. Your Sakhis, I offer my obeisances to Sakhis, and my prayer to Dasis. I become one of Dasi among all Dasis. So same mood of the bhava and the relationship, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he has written same mood, However Radharo Dasi. I become servant of Radharani. Without Radharani, Krishna, Bhakti Vinod Thakur does not want. Ataparahita Suruja nahi mani, Radha virahita Krishna nahi mani. This is actually bhava and rasa, this tattva. Rasa tattva and bhava, when we go to understand this bhava, this rasa, according the feelings comes, our emotion, sentiment, ecstasy, all comes by this relation with Radha and Krishna. In the Krishna Lila, in the Radharani's side, the Abhisaya Vigraha, Asraya Vigraha. Then Radharani's mood to serve Krishna. Krishna is the Ishvara Ekala, Ishvara Krishna Sarvetar Das. He is Parameshwara, he is no doubt. But how to serve? Which love, which kind of love, which kind of relation we have to serve him, then he established. Without Radharani, we don't want Krishna. This is in Krishna Lila. Some Krishna's side, some Radharani's side, some both side. Ujjala Nilamani Rupa Goswami has written, Naika Alakshana. There more this ecstatic relationship and more sweet and more free to serve to dasis, to enter Radha Krishna's Leela and to serve them. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur has written this, but Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswami Thakur, he did not allow to make this is a easy, it's like a Sahajiya process. This is not like ordinary a hero, heroine or some queen or some king. This is the Supreme Lord. So he himself is Varshavhanavi Daita Dasa, Varshavhanavi Radharani, and he is Daita Krishna. He is Dasa. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Timamine Sri Varshavhanavi Daitaya Kripabhe Krishna Samanda Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namo. Krishna Sambandha Vijnana, this relativity, relation science with Krishna and so he has established this, but related to Varsavana Devi to Radha. Otherwise, Krishna's many Satyabhama there, Kumbhini there, Chandravali there, many also there. So he established this and he preached everywhere, but one should not think this is material or any simple way. They can be like male-female relationship in our human body, human life with the senses. This is not like that, because Radha Krishna's Leela, all these are beyond this material, beyond human life. It's not human body. That they was spirit, they have all spiritual body. I was explaining before in Alachua, in Rasa Leela when started there, many gopis could not go out because of interlocked. The door was locked outside, so they could not able to go. And what they did? Immediate. Antaragruha gataha kaschit gopya alabdha vinirgamaha Krishnang tadabhavana jukta dadhu anumilita lochanaha. Tadabhavana jukta, by their bhava yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, and many buddhi yoga, niskama yoga, many yoga, Yogeshwara Krishna explained in Gita and Bhagavad. But here, among bhakti yoga, bhava yoga, bhava bhakti yoga. Otherwise, karma misa bhakti, jnana misa bhakti, many bhaktis there. But bhava yoga, tadabhava jukta. Tadabhava jukta, Krishna's bhava, their bhava, by their relation with the conjugal mood, immediate this, think to Krishna and left their body. Who can leave their body? 1 second, 1 minute. And they did not do suicide. If they wanted to leave their body, so many times they do suicide, commit suicide. But they sit, they think how dussaha prestha viraha tibrata paduta subha jahu gunamayam deham adita khina mangalaha. Gunamayam deham, this gunamaya sattva guna raja guna tama guna, who are sadhakas. Their body, they could not able to go with their physical body, then they jahur gunamayam deham, their gunamayam they give up there. How? Dussaha prestha viraha tibrata paduta subha. Dussaha prestha. Prestha means priya, priyatara, priyatama. Dearmost. They love to Krishna. With this bhava, this love, they immediately left their body, they went to Rasa Leela, their soul. And after finish again they came their body. So who can do? Yogis can do this? So they are not ordinary women. They have children, they have family, they have wife, they father, mother, all they are there. But they are not like their physical body and like that. Not like lust, anger like this. They are completely the Sukadeva. Therefore he wrote, who read this Leela under a guidance from a bona fide pure Vaishnavas, they will be free from the all disease of this lust, told in the Rasa Leela last point. So all now what we are discussing, it is not actually public discussion, because who has not deeply studied Bhagavatam, and Bhagavatam also they do like for their money professional. Now Bhagavata they do Saptaha, 7 days Bhagavata, and they take some money to earn some money. In our India, many they are doing Bhagavata Saptaha like a big music entertainment, they become entertainment like that. They don't go to deeply to realize the Bhagavata Tattva, what is reality there. So, this is most secret era, Supreme Lord spiritual transcendental pastimes should not be taken easily like our ordinary material social subject. So our Guru Vargas, they maintain this dignity to protect from such kind of unqualified people. And now we came to know already devotees are now studying, they are researching, some are going into Babaji's, they become also Babaji's to know many things, this, that, they inquire to what is there, many something there. Now many books also published, Nitalapsa Bhakti Vedanta Nayana Goswami Maharaj, he discussed all these bhaktis, so they came to know, to understand. So this is pure but need practice. Just like we study same 26 letter in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H to Z. Same 26 letters we go to study university. Same letters. There is no other letters. Same letters, how we study different subjects. All subjects, all science, all literature within 26 letters. Same Mahamantra, same name, same mantra. All these, our philosophy and practice, all there need bhav. So need practice. Mahaprabhu told to do Sankirtan. One point, Chaitanya Charitamrita, he told to many his household devotees, when he was Puri, from Navadipa, many Vaishnavas came, they were coming, they are all householders, they are asked, Prabhu, we are householders, we have no time, we are always busy with these material things, how we can come out from this Maya? Then he told, Nama Sankirtan, Vaishnava Sevana or Nama Sankirtan. Do Vaishnava Seva and Nama Sankirtan. This is the most important part among all. Nama Sankirtan, he told. So 1 year they asked the same answer, next year they answer the same answer, next year answer the same answer. 3 times they asked, 3 times the same answer is given. So that is important. Is this, if we do Vaishnava Seva, which Vaishnava Seva is our institution, our Guru, our like material, we are thinking this family like this. This is not like that. Vishnu Bhaktaha Vaishnavaha. All are who are devotee of Krishna, all are Guru of Vaishnavas. Mahaprabhus, all are there Vaishnavas, Bhaktas. When we chant Harinam, before we Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasari, Gaura Bhakta Vranda, we chant this. Panchatattva, then Gaura Bhakta Vranda. Gauranga Mahaprabhu Bhaktas. Which Guru Bhakta, which institution belongs to which member of which institution, that is not written there. But we create such kind of our division, distinction, and we become also very our closed mind, close our consciousness, then we cannot enjoy, cannot feel free and comfortable and profound. This is the process of complete whole and satisfaction process. So we have to be peaceful and satisfaction. This by Bhakti Vinod Thakur's. We got this all his blessings from his, not only he wrote, he has brought also his son, like Sukadeva Goswami Vyasadeva, who preached this. Then there are many literature there, they teachings. Darsha Mula Sikha, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he has given 10 main teachings of all philosophy. He has given all Mahaprabhu's all teachings, Mahaprabhu's motto is philosophy. By this simple language, how we understand, he has written in English also, so he has given us, so we offer him Saptam Goswami. Today Gadadhara Goswamis, we know Gadadhar Pandit, Gadadhar Prabhu Gadadhara Goswami. He was Mahaprabhu's associate. When Mahaprabhu was in Navadip, he was also studying with Mahaprabhu. But he was from birth, he was detached, a renouncer. He doesn't like this material opulence and enjoyment. So once Gadadhara Pandita heard Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking loudly, saying, "Oh Pundarika, oh Pundarika, oh Vidyanidhi, oh my father." By his separation, like friend, he was chanting with his ecstatic mood. Then they asked, "Who is Pundarika Vidyanidhi?" All devotees from Mahaprabhu's associates, Srivasa, Gadadhara, Advaita, they don't know who is this. So there was Gadadhara Pandita asked to Mukunda. Mukunda was nice Kirtanya, Mahaprabhu's associate. He asked him. Then Mukunda told, "Look, I know him. We can go to meet him." So they both came to Pundarika Vidyanidhi's house. He was very rich. So he has more opulence. So when they entered his house, he was sitting on the throne, and swinging this throne. And he was wearing nice, costly silken dhoti and all garments. Then he has many golden ornaments and chewing pan. This is one in Vedic and in India also the chewing pan with different costly many things. And chewing and many some servants, they are fanning him with the chamara like this, and they are swinging this. Then Mukunda went there. Mukunda offered Dandavata Pranam. Gadadhara Goswami, he saw this, he is a completely Vishay, he is a materialist. How we can say this is pure Vaishnava? It's impossible. So much enjoying this sense gratification, how he became like that. Then Mukunda understood, because he came with him. So Mukunda understood his bhav, his thinking. Then Gadadhara Pandita, Mukunda sang one verse from Bhagavata. Aho vaki stana kala kutami Dighangsaya paya dadapya sadvi leve dhatra chitangati tatvanyam kambadayalu saranam dema. Oho Baki, Baki means Putana, the sister of Bakasura. who went to kill Krishna with poison to her milk breast, and he offered him like a mother's post in spiritual plan. So merciful Krishna, who is so merciful, whom we will surrender, took shelter to him, worship to him. When Mukunda, he was singing such a verse with his beautiful voice, sweet voice, after hearing one by one word, Pundarika Vidyanidhi lost his consciousness. And immediate from this throne he fell down like fell down from the tree and started to cry loudly like a baby started to cry. And after he merged with this Krishna's qualities, how he is merciful, how he is so compassionate to devotees, such a demon which he offered this to whom he can not offer to others. Started to cry, and immediately he affected with his bhava. He broke his all this silken dress, garments, throw all everything and break everything, become mad. Such bhava, and he saw Gadadhara Pandit, he saw him, then he understood. No, I did offense. I think he is a Vishay, he is a materialist, he is a such sensual person. Then after he asked to Mukunda, oh, I did offense, I think like this before, I did not. His internal bhava, how he is. By see externally, I was thinking the wrong way, so how I can free from my offense. Then he told to take initiation from him. Then Gadadhara Goswami took initiation from Vidyanidhi. And when Mahaprabhu went to Puri after taking sannyas, Gadadhara Pandita also followed to him. When he was in Puri, Tota Gopinath, who has gone to Puri, they saw the Tota Gopinath there, that deities are inside the sand in near ocean. Mahaprabhu once he was digging there, Gadadhara Pandita came and he told, what are you doing, Mahaprabhu? He told, I am searching one valuable thing. You want to take? He told, yes, I want to take. Then the deities came, he offered him worship. Gadadhara Pandit was a very detached person, but after came the deities, like Madhavendra Puri, he started to servicing him. Whole life he was servicing. He was with sweet language, started reading Bhagavatam. Mahaprabhu come to hear, and he was taking nice prasadam also, Gopinath's prasadam there. So Chaitanya Charitamrita has written, and Gadadhara Pandita was Radharani's same mood, same energy. So they Gaura Gadadhara, they are in our Gaudiya Sampradaya also worshipping to Gaura Gadadhara, same mood of Radha Krishna, and Gadadhara Goswami's many, after he became very old, he could not serve to Gopinath. Gopinath was very dull. So he was thinking, my backbone bent, so I could not stand to serve you. How I can do? Then next day, Gopinath was sitting in folded legs position, posture there. And there once queen came and they are offering to some ornaments to the deities. So Gadadhara Goswami, he thought, we hear Ma Jashoda is made to Krishna, put one nose also some, we say this ring. So if there is a Krishna's hole there, I cannot put this. So next day already he has this hole there, and this ornaments many pastimes there. And today is Gundicha Marjan, Jagannath will come to Gundicha Devi. Gundicha Marjan he comes. According to Mahaprabhu's Chaitanya Charitamrita, this is Nilas, Sundarachala. That is Nilachala. That is where Jagannath's temple is Nilachala. And there is like a Dwarika Lila. And here Krishna come to Vrindavana Lila. Here is Vrindavana Lila. So he did not bring to Lakshmi Devi here. Lakshmi also there, Radharani became Lakshmi Devi because Lakshmi, Saraswati, Sachi, Satya, Rukmini, all their expansion of Gopis, expansion of Radharani. So different Leela, different their energy there. So, but when Jagannath come by chariot with Subhadra's sister and brother, they wanted to come to see the Vrindavan Leela. So go Vrindavan Leela, Krishna came to perform his sweet pastimes there. So Lakshmi could not understand these sweet pastimes, so he did not bring her. Then after 5 days, there is a Leela in Ratha Jatra. Lakshmi come with hall full of his soldiers and opulence. Why did he went to without to take me? So he became angry when he come. In Hera Panchami there is pastime, this pastime. When Lakshmi Devi come, then Jagannath closed the door, main temple door closed. Then Lakshmi could not able to go enter there. When he became angry, she became angry. When she comes, then he broke the chariot, Jagannath's chariot. This is happening in this Leela now also. So after 5 days, Hera Panchami day, this become this Leela. And Mahaprabhu, first he taught Chetodarpana Marjanam, how to clean our Chitta consciousness. He started this Gundicha Marjana Leela. Gundicha Marjana. So Gundicha means the Queen Gundicha Devi, and her this place was Gundicha Devi temple. Then when Jagannath come, he clean all the temple with his own his heart, and he clean everything. Also he told to all the devotees, Vaishnavas who comes from Navadip and from Odisha, together they brought all water from Indradumna lake there. They brought water, then they clean. Now our Guru Vargas, Acharyas, now all they come with the kirtan, and now they do not do actually cleaning, but do Harikatha and remember these pastimes, and they chant this Chaitanya Charitamrita, these pastimes. So Gundicha Marjan Leela was very nice. Chaitanya Charitamrita is written there. So this is among one Leela. Mahaprabhu told, who clean the temple, same they can clean to their consciousness. Harere Mandira Marjanadis. Who clean the temple, then they can clean also their heart, consciousness, mind, intelligence, and clean all kind of this last anger, all this contamination. Bharata Maharaj was saying, no, this they are like it, all this negative energy, they can clean this This is a in bhakti. This is a process of easy process. Not we are cleaning our bhava, our devotion. This bhava, this will clean to our internal. Outside maybe we are cleaning the stones, but inside we clean our own internal, our body, spiritual body, which is covered by many debtors, many deities, like many anarthas there, we can clean this. This is Gundicha Marathon Lila. Tomorrow there is Gundicha Marathon Lila. No. Tomorrow I asked Puri, so morning was talking that tomorrow they perform Gundicha Marathon Lila. Today they are Lila. So in the worshipping deities, there was a science there that when we decorate to deities, we clean. Karo Harera Mandira Majanadicho Sruti Chakara Chuta Satkathodaye. Ambarisha Maharaj, who was engaging his senses how to serve to deities where deities were worshipping. So there is, when we are decorating, giving flowers and dresses, all these, when we make him give beauty to deities, we don't do actually this deity of stone, of wooden or any painting. We do the supreme law. Our bhava, our prem, our feelings with the supreme law. So when we are cleaning, automatically it is cleaning to our soul inside. This is like morning time we discuss. Pratimukhasya. There is no direct process to clean our internal consciousness, internal body. So with our bhava, with our strong, intensive faith, shraddha and sneha, raga, anuraga, bhava, mahabhava, ruda bhava, diruda bhava, many in Rasa Shastra has written this, how we love him. By our bhava we are cleaning to the same time our also consciousness too. Same like in mirror, we see our reflection. We decorate to reflection. We decorate to reflection, we clean to reflection, we decorate to reflection, because we cannot see our face. There is no direct process to see our face, to clean or to paint, to make beauty. So we make beauty to the reflection which is in the mirror, and when the reflection become beautiful, we also become beautiful. Then think I am okay, I am beautiful. This is the process of our eyes in the reflection in a mirror, but the inner vision is our face. We see our face through the reflection and we make beauty. This is Prahlada Maharaj. He explained when he was praying to Lord Nrsimha. The deity worship is like that. This is not the ignorant process. Many religions, they are against to worshipping deities. They think they are all ignorance. They are worshipping idols. They are putting something wooden or stone or metals. They think this is Supreme Lord. They think like that. But they do not understand our love, our devotion. If there is a photo, father's photo or mother's photo or anyone's photo, if we offer our obeisances, if we see, immediately we remember to our fathers how he loves us, he affections us, and how his qualities we remember from this photo. Photo is a paper and a color, but it is not actually like that. All brings our bhava there. So deity worship is also the important part among 5 parts, important parts are in bhakti. Mathura Vasha, Bhagavata Sravana, Mathura Vasha, Sadhu Seva, Shraddhaya, the Sri Vigraha Sevana, and another is Nam Sankirtan. These are 5 important parts in our bhakti. Same Gadadhara Pandita, he was performing there, and after some times Gadadhara Pandita asked to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, "Oh Prabhu, I forget my mantra. I want again to take initiation from you, give me mantra." Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, "No, I will not give you. Your Guru will come. Again, you can take it from him." Chaitanya Charitamrita is written there. When Pundarika Vidyadhara again come, and he took again from him. So, Gadadhara Pandita is Mahaprabhu's associate among Panchatattva, Bhakta Rupam Swarupakam. Bhakta Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupam Swarupakam Bhaktavatarang Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Saktikam. Bhaktakhya. What is the Bhakta Akhya? To understand, to how to service, that is Gadadhara Pandita. He was doing how to service into Mahaprabhu and in Bhagavata and service into deities, and Mahaprabhu or Gadadhara we are worshipping there also. So today Gadadhara Pandita and Gundicha Maharaj, many pastimes there, as we remember how to pass our time to practice in bhakti, same time our material life, family life, our business life, money is necessary, to work necessary, the family maintain, and all with what we practice in bhakti also, we can get advancement by following the process. Bhakti anyone can practice, but need to free from offenses. That is one abstraction in bhakti. That is again and again scriptures they give us warning to be careful. That if we maintain, there is no problem. By only one offer obeisances one can get free from this Maya. By chanting name also become free. By taking prasad also become free. By reading Bhagavatam also become free. There is easy process, but necessary to careful to not quarrel with the devotees or create any offences. That is being proved. Thank you.
Any questions? March, did Pundarik Vidyanidhi ever reveal itself to Gadadhara Pandit who he was?
Mm-hmm.
Did Mukunda tell Gadadhara Pandit who Pundarik Vidyanidhi was?
He was a friend in Krishna Lila, Pundarika Vidyanidhi. He was like one, like Subala Sudam, like one friend. His name was there and there. So Pundarika Vidyanidhi is another one story. When he came to Puri, he stayed long time. Then when the season, winter season come, they took Jagannath one thick cloth, which is made by the rice. Then cook rice, then come out to the
Husk.
no, cook rice become the like what you say, like paste, no? Come like that. So they put these cloths and make thick and they put this. So Pundarika Vidyanidhi, this is a remnant. This is cooked rice. This is not pure. Why Jagannath is wearing this cloth? So once he thought like this, and night time he was sleeping, and Baladev, Balaram and Krishna both came. One slapped Balaram to him, one slapped Krishna to him. So his his flesh became swallow like this. Morning time when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he sighed, what happened to you this? Then he told this. Then he told, I should not see, not blame what Jagannath's seva is going on, because I think this is remnant, this is impure. So they taught me like this. This is in Chaitanya Charitamrita written. Because Sakya, friendship Leela.
Is there some specific reason why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's body was not put in samadhi, but it was cremated?
Body?
As far as I know, they didn't put his body in samadhi.
Samadhi.
It was by fire.
Now his samadhi is there. There are many in funeral they do. They bury also body. They put in also Ganga samadhi, Jala samadhi also they do. They did this.
Was that his choice, or was that the choice of?
No, this is now also during our Anandara Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda Thakur's disciple Sagaramaji. He wrote, I take me in Jala samadhi. So they took him and in Ganga. They
Oh wow.
It's like that. There is no such big any.
There's
No such big principle.
Another question. Now I've heard all in the Vedas, the Maha Mantra was written as Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and then Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Which Veda is written? No Veda is written.
Or some.
One, you see, some who are followers of Ramachandra,
Oh, okay.
there is Sampradaya. They create this.
Oh, okay.
Kali Santarana Upanishad, one Upanishad there. There is an old book. There is written about Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mahadeva says this. And later on the new publication they published Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. So they say Ramachandra first, Krishna later come. So for Ramachandra's name first we have put. That is their conclusion. But Narada Vishnu Purana clearly has written 4 Yugas Mahamantra. Kali Yuga Mahamantra is Taraka Mantra is Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. They say because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a Krishna Bhakta, so he started this Krishna Mantra. No, I read in Narada Vishnu Purana, I read this. Brahma Vaidya Purana also there. So this is not actually Ramchandra's name. Before Ramchandra appeared, Ram name was there. Not Ram's name came after Ramchandra. Or Krishna's name also before Krishna's name there. Not only came there, Nam is eternal. It is always stay there. But they think because they are Ram's devotees, they think Ramchandra, who can chant faster Ram. They are saying this is nothing is contradiction. Because they can worship according to their name, Nam is Chintamani. So what they think they can get when perfection, no problem. But not scriptures says this.
Maharaj Ji, as a Gaudiya, do we need a particular mode which is Mahaprabhu came to give us in a picture of Chirat? Or we respect every Vishnu Tattva?
Mahaprabhu's Leela, many devotees, Ramchandra's devotees are also there. Murari Gupta, who is like a Hanuman, no? So he never changed. Mahaprabhu wants to test him, he told, why don't you, because he was always chanting Ram Nam. So Mahaprabhu told him, why don't you chant Krishna name? Because Krishna is more Rasika, more liberal, more powerful, more all these affluence there. Then Murari Gupta could not say him anything, but night time he brought one sword, like to cut to head, he want to commit suicide. That is because he cannot leave Raghunath Ramchandra, and he cannot also disobey to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what he can do, he decided like this. So Mahaprabhu understood. Early morning he came, immediate, and he told Murari Gupta, come. What you bring that the sword. He understood, oh Mahaprabhu, how he knows this? He told him, no, you worshipped, I was testing you. How you have determined to your God. So that is I am asking. You can be a pure Hanuman's incarnation, you can worship. Nrsimha Upasaka there, and Kurma Upasaka there, devotees of Kurma, devotees of Nrsimha there, also Narayanas there, and others also there, Mahaprabhu's Parsadas also there. Mahaprabhu accept everyone.
But Maharaji, like you gave example of Murari Gupta, he is a personal associate. So like as a sadhaka, he should develop
If somebody have no any such fixed, any relation to any God, then you can follow our Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Singh Thakur, Guru Varga. Same line we can accept this. This is okay.
I have a question.
Después de que estás dormido toda la clase,
Okay.
can I ask a question? She asked a question.
Yes.
Day after I sleep all the class. When we criticize to critic to other people, like we point the defense on other people, I hear like all the bad qualities in other people come to us, and all good qualities come to the other person. But in Kali Yuga, criticize other people is something is very common. How we can transcend that? Because it's
What is question?
¿Cuál es tu pregunta?
I could not understand.
Carlos persona.
What is the question?
The Kali Yuga is very, we criticize all the time. How we can overcome, right? How can we overcome this criticism?
If you stop or criticize, you become overcome. What is problem?
Just stop.
Sí, pero no es fácil. La gente es más
He's no
rápida
fun,
que-
he's no easier.
Why not easy?
because la mente-
Then you chant Harinam, serve it to all Vaishnavas, automatically you will forget criticism. This is a darkness there. How you remove darkness? Just on the switch light, no more darkness there. If you cannot on your light, how I will remove darkness? You never cannot remove darkness. Put on light, there will be no more darkness. This is the solution.
Easy.
You glorify to Vaishnavas. Don't criticize, change your voice, change your tongue, change your language. Glorify it, then everything become perfect. Why we criticize? I don't criticize anyone. Why you criticize anyone? This is nothing problem. In this world, everywhere you go, you find some good and some bad. Without good, bad together, you never find something pure good, pure bad. Something good is there, something bad is there. Don't see bad things, see good things. Easy. And if you associate with same person who are bad, discussing about the bad things, always discussing about criticizing, if you watch it or by telephone, you see this Facebook, WhatsApp, anyone can write anything to anyone. Maybe you don't know who are they, what is their qualification, but they can write anything. If you show this, then you lose your mind. No need to close this account, Facebook, no problem. Finish. Become easy. Practice 1 month, then you understand.
Wow. Challenge.
Yeah, you ask.
I can ask another question. Maharaj, it's understood that Govardhan is Krishna, but also there's an understanding that Govardhan is also Radharani. And there's also an understanding that Govardhan is Krishna's devotee. So how do you, like, in some temples you'll see Govardhan with a flute and they're offering tulsi. So that would be like to Krishna, but is there any temples or is there any understanding of how to see Govardhan?
How you take your bhava, you will get the same bhava. If you think Krishna also okay, if you think Radharani also okay, if you think devotee also okay, as a Vaishnava also okay. No problem. Bhava chanti devata. This bhava is important. No, if you accept like Krishna also is Krishna.
Because, I guess I'm asking because we don't offer tulsi to Radharani, but we offer tulsi to Krishna. So only if you're saying Govardhan is Krishna could you offer the tulsi.
If you think Krishna, you can offer. If you think the Vaishnava, don't offer.
Don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
This, you see, this is Prahlada Maharaj saw in pillar, stone pillar. He saw Nrsimha Narayana there. Hiranya says this is a pillar, stone pillar. Other demons are present who are present. They see this is a stone. Prahlada Maharaj saw is Narayana. Nrsimha. So, challenge there. Hiranya broke this. He think if there is just to teach to Prahlad that this is not what you are saying, this is wrong. This you are saying to worshipping Vishnu, he is the Supreme Lord who killed my brother, your uncle, to Hiranyakya. You think he was a boar. I went to kill him after got boon from Brahma. I could not see him. You are a rascal. You have a blind faith to him. You say everywhere he is there. Now it is become, you teach to all children also. You never listen from me, never listen to your guru, you never listen from anyone. Now you teach to all our children. They became also now your followers. They also doing kirtan now. Govinda Jaiji, Gopal Jaiji. Now I will cut your head. If you don't see, don't exhibit your God. Where is your God? You are everywhere. He is your inside, Father. Why he go here and saying you are rascal, made boy, saying my inside is he is my inside. How is he inside my inside? He is everywhere. And Hiranya asked him, who has given to you such power to in front of me without fear, you can speak me. When I move my eyebrows, see the one demigods like sun, moon, Indra, others, they also go out from my front. You are fearlessly standing in front of me and answering me. Very. I said, then he, my father, why you are so angry to him? By whom you got this strength? By him, his power. I am also saying to you. You see, question, answer of Hiranya and Prahlad, last part. Then Hiranya told, okay, now everywhere, he told everywhere he is existing. Is pillar existing? Yes, existing. And he broke this pillar. But he was thinking, I broke the stone. But Prahlad was seeing the Supreme Lord. Bhave chanti devata. Bhave chanti devata. With your love, with your devotion, you can feel everywhere. Pure devotees, they see everywhere presence. They can realize this. That cannot understand by immature person like with children. If you show them like marriage, their marriage ceremony, marriage festival, one child, what they can understand? They are not mature. They cannot understand this. Same, who are not realized all science, tattva, uttama, adhikar, uttam bhagar, they are difficult for them. But bhave, you can see everywhere Krishna's presence. Anything else?
Yeah, I have more questions. Sorry.
That's
Maybe
fine.
it's too late. Is the Shalagram Shila that was worshipped in Mahaprabhu's family, the Govinda Shalagram Shila, is that Shila still at Yogapur? Is it being worshipped still today? The same Shila?
See, Shalagram Shila is Shalagram Shila. There are many there, this comes from the Ganduki river there in Nepal. So many devotees, their house, Brahmins' house, they worship from the Vedic system, they are many that worship. So same Shila or not same Shila, how we can tell you? Shalagram Shila is Shalagram Shila. What is it? Same or not same? There is no need to do.
This is the way.
Importance. Worshipping is important. Radharaman temple, Vrindavan, it was Shalagram. So Gopalabhatta Goswami was worshipping, and he wanted to wear cloth because queen came, they offered a cloth in the winter time. The Shalagram is Gopalabhatta Goswami, you have no body, no leg, no body, nothing, eh?
No shade.
No shape, so how I can give you? So the next day he saw, already there is Radharamana, stand up there. So by bhava, prem, Krishna can happen like this. Without bhava, without prem, they cannot understand. By only ritual rules and principles, they cannot understand.
But Maharaj ji, jane binu na hoi pratiti. If we don't know that it is the oldest or which is worshipped by Mahaprabhu, we have so much faith. And that when we know that, when we have more love, more affection. So because of that...
No, that is if Mahaprabhu's worshipping their family, we will have more faith, otherwise not more faith. This is not proper.
Maharaj, our Acharya, no?
Yes, our Guru Deva, our Guru Vargasu, what they are process following, this is, otherwise you have to go to research. If go to research, who is come, who is there. It's now 500 years passed. Which where what is Mayapur was not there, Jogopita was not there. That is constructed, that is newly covered by Raghunatha Bhakti Vinod Thakur. They constructed. Then why it come? Who will come? What is there? You know, maybe your life will finish. You cannot understand.
So like Bhagavatam also, Krishna made this world, this universe.
So where is the Krishna was there? We have to go find where is Mathura, where is the conscious of prison. And you cannot find like conscious, where is the conscious prison there? Nothing there now. And they keep some memories like this. Now in the Krishna's Janma, birthplace temple, the Muslim emperor broke this. He constructed one masjid there. Then again after freedom, the Indian government, the leaders, some they constructed, but still now in the court for Krishna Janmabhoomi. Quarrel is going on. Ram Janmabhoomi now they constructed Ram's temple. This is big change is there. So what to do? Since he cannot go to many things which is not in the tattva, no need to invest our intelligence to know this, because there is material world is always changing.
Something we already know. For example, we know the five, right? The temples in Vrindavan that were established by Satyaswami, and of course we do give our devotion and everything. But just to kind of explore something that is not given already to us, no need, right?
Yes. In Vrindavan, if we go there, all Leela, Vrindavan means forest, no? Different forest. Talavanam. Then it go to Bilvavanam. Then go to Kadambavanam. All there are Vana means forest. Where is now forest? You cannot find one tree there. So you will see now concrete building where if you go, oh, maybe we can dig there, maybe we get some root from the where you get this. This is impossible. Change the time. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there, he could not see anything. Radha Kunda, where is Radha Kunda? He asked there was a paddy field. They are cultivating rice there. So he asked, nobody said. Mahaprabhu told all pilgrims, tirthas disappeared. Then he took this paddy field, that water, to remember Radha Kunda. Then he sent to Goswamis. Echayo Gosai jabe braje koile bas, Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korilena Prakash. Again they re-established all these Lila places. If you go to Skanda Purana, after Krishna Lila, Mathura was nothing there. No gopis, no gopas, no cows, nothing there. When from Dwaraka, Vajranabha, Krishna's grandson, he came, he became again king there. But he said nothing is there. Then he asked to his priest, when he met with Parikshita Maharaj, to here was everything was there, cows there, gopis there, Leela, everything there. Now nothing is there. What happened? Then they meet with Sandilya Muni and they went together. They told Uddhava is living in Kusuma Sarovar. We go to meet him. They came and Uddhava, they met with Uddhava. Then they asked, Uddhava told, all of these are disappeared. They disappeared. But now, if we start Bhagavatam, then they will again appear. Because Katha, power of Katha attracted to them. Then they started Bhagavata there, Kusuma Sarovar. That time Kali attacked. So Parikshita Maharaj came to protect from Kali. And Uddhava started this program with all Vajranabha and Krishna's queens who came from Dwarika. All they were there. Then all again gopis, gopas, all they again cows they appear. It's written in Skanda Purana, Bhagavata Mahatma is written there. Bhagavata Mahatma. So this is not like our material history.
So,
There is.
So Maharaj, if we are searching these places, so that is not sadhana? Because we are searching for Krishna, how Krishna came from Sakshi Gopal to South India, where is that main place?
You hear the story is finished. How if you go to search how Krishna came, how many steps took to come, how many days to come, then you lose your time. What is necessary to do this?
But that's not sadhana. I'm searching.
This is not necessary. If you want to, there is a Rasagula come to you, you have to put your mouth, then what is Rasagula you understand. But if you go, this Rasagula how made, which milk, which cow's milk, that cow is which color, which from the whole color, then how much milk come, then how much, who has cooked this, how does it, if you think then time passes, Rasagula became finished. So we don't need our Goswamis, our Guru Vargas, what they have given, chant Harinam, go on. Kalau jadyapi bhakti kartabhya tad kirtananakhyo yogena naivo. What maybe you do parikrama to go to see. Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Thakur told you, you seek tirtha by your ears, not with eyes. That is perfect vision. To see with the ears. If you know, hear the glorious, then your bhava come. Not to see by your eyes, you cannot bring your bhava. Cannot appear, manifest bhava.
So if you don't have bhava, you won't be able to confirm it. You cannot ask bhava to confirm the place of Maha. Because without that, it's meaningless, right? Even if you have all the descriptions.
Morning time we were discussing this little. Whenever we not hear, we cannot understand anything. If we see also, if Krishna also come, if we see to Krishna, we cannot understand him. Maybe we think someone like artist, maybe like drama is like this. We cannot understand him, cannot recognize. We have to hear. In Bhagavatam, Muchukunda Raja, King Muchukunda, he was sleeping and not going to the whole, everything. After he killed to Kala Yavana, then Krishna came to Muchukunda. He was sleeping one yuga passed. Then when Krishna came, Muchukunda saw him, but he could not recognize him. He asked him, who are you? You are any demigods? You are any siddhas? I never see like you. You are so effulgent, so shining. Or who are you? Then he told, I am Vasudeva. I appeared now to kill these demons, to establish. You have desired to see me from Satya Juga, so I appeared to come to you. Then after he told this, then he started to pray. If he see also, he cannot understand. Badi Maharaj also same thing happened. He saw Vamanadeva. He have doubt, but not clear. If he saw this, if you see this, you cannot understand. You hear, then you understand. Now one person come here, we see him, but we understand. We never heard anything about him. So how we understand? Some man maybe he is a thief, he is a some good person or bad person. What did you? How we understand? Not by eyes. We have to ask, either from him or from other person who came with him. Who is this person? Then they tell, yo, he is a great person, he is a great owner, is this, that. No, okay, come. Please take a seat. If we hear somebody told he is a thief, he took somebody's clean, the police is searching him, then we will okay, go. So by hearing we know, not by see. Eyewitness is second. First is our sound. Shabda pramana. Now somebody cut your hand. You go to police station. You show to police officer this. He saw this. What will he understand? You have to speak. Somebody cut me. Then they book case his name. Then they ask witness who see eyes. First sound, then shabda, then rupa. First ear, then eyes. First is shabda pramana. First you have to speak. Otherwise how they will know?
People lie.
That is therefore they can't witness for who see this. It is go process. The first need to shabda pramana. Therefore you have to hear from a bona fide devotee. They have told this, not to hear from everyone. Restriction there. Without hearing you cannot go to hear. Go to see Vrindavan. From example, if from west some person go to Vrindavan. He never hear associate with the devotees. He never know about anything. If he go to Vrindavan, what will he see?
He'll be like, it's so loud here. So many people.
So monkeys will take his glass. So what he will see? He cannot see, understand anything. He will run away. It is a contaminated place. Many monkeys, many pigs, many dogs, many people there. Boom, bam, this is crazy place. They cannot understand the speaking of the sweet name of Radharani, Radhe, Radhe, everyone chanting. He cannot understand. First hear, then see. Okay? Maybe the Kirtan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,